I've cleaned out my brush, same brush that I used to apply the Nuln, and now I'm going to go back in with Agrax Earthshade, and I am going to hit the outer edges of the shield. So I'm going to reach behind, grab that handle on the back side of the shield, and same thing I did before with Nuln. I'm going to use that convenient little edge here on the pot, and I'm going to go along. And here, what I'm going to do, because I'm working with a much smaller surface, I'm going to paint the entire surface edge as I go through. Whereas before, on the big face of the shield, I was trying to be very controlled where I put paint here. I'm essentially just painting the entire shield as though the edges as though I was painting with the metallic paint. Now, where you allow this paint to get thick will be darker, and by nature it will puddle up around those rivets because the rivet is a high point and around those rivets is a low point, and this creates really high realistic level of detail. So I'm going to just kind of add more here as I get to the base of the shield here. And I'm going to kind of fan that out. Hit that again. And there we go. You can see it already puddling up. It's got very subtle. Well, right now it's wet, so it's going to have more gloss to it than when it actually dries. It's not completely flat, which I don't want. I want it to have some bit of gloss to it. There we go. That's it. And you kind of saw as I went through, clean out my brush so I don't accidentally touch anything. But as I went through, you could see that I was just spotting it with my eye and seeing where I wanted sections to be darker or richer or fuller and other areas to not have as much. And depending on how you hold the piece it will also determine. So I've been holding it at this top to bottom angle, so you can see that some of that paint is pooling and collecting down here. And I'm actually just going to go right in a little light. There we go. And kind of pull that out. I just wanted to, didn't want too much. There we go. There it is. When this is all said and done, we can seal it with whatever sealer you want. If you choose to seal it, as a new painter, you might decide, you know what, I don't want to seal this yet. I want to kind of work with it and see if I want to come back to it. You may say, you know what, I want to do this other little detail differently, or maybe I want to put some more highlights in, or I want to give it a different kind of age look, maybe with a copper weathering technique. By not sealing it, you can kind of go back to it and do those kind of things. So there we go. Hope you've enjoyed this.